I'm Katie Lindsay here with Paul Wasicka at the National Heads Up Poker Championship. Paul, you just won your match against Joe Hashem. Were you at all familiar with the style of play going into this match?
Yeah, Joe and I had played at the Aussie Millions, so I was a little bit familiar with how he plays ring game, 8, 9, 10-handed. Watching him play at the World Series, obviously, he likes to play a similar style to mine, but I'd never seen him play heads up, so I didn't really know what to expect coming in. And I also thought the match was going to be at 1, and then found out this morning when I woke up at 9, I was like, oh no. So I didn't really have that much time to prepare for the match. But I was pretty confident going in. I played with him a few times before and thought I had a pretty good read on him. So, I just followed that read, throughout the whole match. And, the last hand is a matter of math. We'll get into that. But throughout the other hands, I just followed the read, and it was pretty dead on all match. So I was pretty happy with how I played.
What was the action like at the table?
I thought he was going to play a little bit more passively, play a little bit more pots, but he was trying to price me out of a lot of pots there at the beginning. So he kind of took a quick, jump up, small, meaningless pots. And then, I played a pot with him where I called him down on the river with middle pair, and there's a 4-card straight on board, and that kind of shook him up a little bit, I think. And, after that, I was able to get a few more medium-sized pots, build up a pretty good chip lead on him. I had about 3/4 of chips in play, and then a hand came up where he raised. I re-raised, pot committing myself, and then I really didn't like the way he moved all in. So I was actually thinking about folding it, and the dealer told me it was 20,000 more, when in fact it was only 15,000. So I thought about it forever, and then he realized his mistake and told me it was only 15,000 more. And we got it all in. He had a better hand, Ace-9 against my Ace-3, but I was able to get a good flop and rivered the flush.
Okay, and what would you say was the tougher match, yesterday with Ali or today with Joe?
I haven't played that much live heads up, so yesterday with Ellie is fairly new. I was still comfortable. I've played with Ellie before too, but I had a friend in the audience watching me, and so he talked with me after the match and kind of pointed out some things that I was doing wrong, and some things that he noticed from an observer's standpoint. I worked on those things. He came up to me right after the match. He's like, 100% better play today. So as far as my play, I played phenomenal today. I felt, and I had a lot of luck. Whenever I folded, my button, he always showed an ace. It was just one of those days for him, where just nothing's really working out. But against Ellie, I was really comfortable too. I got it in as a pretty big favorite against him. But I think all in all, I'd say they were pretty comparable. Both opponents know what they're doing. Obviously, they're both very successful, and they're each in their own right. And I'm just on a streak right now and hoping to continue that streak.
Good luck in your next match.
Thank you.